Okay, is everyone seated? Roll call. Jennifer? Present. Peter? Alright. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, I'm Karycha and thank you so much for stopping by today. As you can see from the title below, we will be dispelling a few hair myths, and I know that once upon a time I used to believe that these were true, but now I'm here to help you and to shed some light, enlighten you, because these are not true. Many people do still believe that these hair myths are true, and we're gonna be laying them to rest. Okay, so before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that post notification bell to be notified every single time I post a new video. Let's get into it. Let me take the register before. So is everyone here? Take your seats. Okay, is everyone seated? Roll call. Jennifer? Okay. Peter? Alright. Michael? Tony? Pizza Gay? So everyone is here? Okay. Tanila? Ariel? Why is Ariel absent today? Ariel keep on being absent from my class and I'm going to call her parents. Watch. She needs to be at class. She needs to be at class. Okay, so now let's get into the meat of the matter, shall we? The first hair myth is that some people just can't grow hair. I don't know who came up with this and who thought that it was wise to say that some people can't grow hair, when the truth of the matter is that everyone grows hair. The issue is, as I've been saying, if you watched my previous video, is that it's not that we can't grow hair, but we're not doing what we need to do to keep the growth that we're getting. We're not retaining our length. A lot of people as well confuse growth with length retention. I see as well on many YouTube videos, they're like how to grow your hair fast and whatever. Granted, there are methods that you can use to increase the speed of your hair growth, but growing your hair fast is different from retaining the length from the speed of growth, if that makes sense. Yeah, so everyone's hair does grow, and sometimes you might feel that your hair is not growing just because it's at one length for a long period of time, but the issue is not that your hair is not growing, you're not taking care of your hair. If you're a person who likes to wear their hair on their clothes, if you like to wear it down, you have the ends of your hair rubbing on your clothes, right? So your hair ends, the tips of your hair and your clothing, there is friction because your hair ends, your hair tips, or whenever you move your hair side to side, up, down, round and down, everywhere, causes friction, and then your ends begin to split, it begins to break off, and then if you repeatedly wear your hair down, then eventually your hair will just begin to break off and it will be at that length forever, or become even shorter because you'll constantly have to be cutting your hair, removing those damaged ends because your hair keeps rubbing on your clothing, right? That is one thing that people can feel, that their hair isn't growing. The fact is, your hair is breaking. So you must blame. You should be blamed, because once you take care of your hair, you do everything that you need to do, your length will come, and then you will no longer believe that your hair can't grow. So if you thought that hair cannot grow, sis, check yourself, check your hair routine, check your hair regimen, everything. All right, let's get into the next point, the next myth. It's just hair. It's not just hair. It's not just hair. It is not just hair. It is not just hair. And would I say it's a myth or it's an opinion? Either way, I feel, because this would be an opinion though, regardless, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. It is not just hair. Our hair is our covering. Our hair helps us to define who we are. Our hair is a part of our identity. Our hair brings an outfit together. If you know, say, and every outfit, and every hairstyle go with every outfit. So you have to and find the perfect fit, right? It is not just hair. And I don't mean finding the perfect hairstyle with extensions or braids, whatever. I mean with our hair, whether it is relaxed or it is in its natural state, it is not just hair, it is a part of us. You know, our hair makes us feel beautiful. Our hair gives us confidence. If your hair is falling out, you have a mental breakdown. It's not just hair. If you find that your hair is growing at fast speeds, you're happy. It's not just hair. If it was just hair, then you wouldn't have any emotion towards it whatsoever. You understand what I'm saying? So I've never believed that it's just hair. Well, I can't say that I've never said that it is just hair. For example, when I was relaxed, I used to cut my hair in bobs very often, and people would ask me, why you cut your hair? Why you cut your hair? Why? And I'd be like, it's just hair, it will grow back. Granted, yes, it will grow back. It will grow back, and I will retain that length. But it is not just hair. It's not just hair. It's not just hair. It's not just hair. And it is a touchy topic for many people, especially if you suffer from cancer, alopecia, like any other illness that can cause your hair to fall out or whatever. And it doesn't even have to be an illness, but once your hair is not looking its best, you feel a certain type of way. If you don't have any hair on your head apart, except, you know, if you trimmed it or shaved it off yourself, or shaved it off purposely, then you can't just say it's not just hair. No, it's just hair. Yeah, because it has meaning. It does. Our hair has meaning. Our hair has meaning. Our hair is a part of who we are. The third hair myth is natural hair isn't for everybody. I don't understand. How can you tell me or tell somebody that natural hair is not for everybody? You can't tell me, so the hair what God bless me with, when me grow out of my scalp, is not for me. It don't fit me. No? Who tell you that? I don't know. Why would you say that? Who come up with that? Who made that up? How is natural hair not for everybody? How is the hair that you were made with, that God created you with, that God, from in your mother's womb, God knows say hair did space, and then you are gonna tell me say my hair not fit me? I remember when I first cut my hair, you had some people who said that it really fit me, and then you had other people who were like, no, it not fit a girl. How you can say, oh, you can tell me so the hair will go to my scalp don't fit me? Granted, you know, probably short hair doesn't fit me, or long hair doesn't fit me, but you cannot. Why do you think you have the audacity to tell someone, or tell me, anybody at all, to tell anyone that the hair that grows from their scalp is not for them, it doesn't fit them? That is totally disrespectful. That right there is disrespectful, and it is totally false, because once you were created with those strands in the likeness, in the image of God, it fits you, it must fit you. And telling someone that their hair no fit, like their hair doesn't fit them, the natural hair no fit them, it's basically saying, you know, that God made a mistake, that hair there not for you. God never God did do something wrong. That's enough for you, girl. That's enough for you. No. Everyone's hair belongs to them. It fits them regardless of if you think otherwise. But you can't tell somebody that natural hair is not for them or natural hair is not for everybody. No. Mind you, natural hair might not be for everybody because everyone does not have the patience to care for it. So if that's what you mean, then okay, because really and truly, if you're not willing to spend the time, and if you don't have the patience to deal with your hair, put the work in to get the beautiful crown, then I would say do a relaxer. Just being honest here. If your hair kinky, if your hair straight, if your hair curly, if you have your hair fits you, and don't let anybody tell you that natural hair is not for everybody. The fourth myth is that your hair will grow if you cut it. So take all your, well, you should have your pens and your notebooks up, but this is the subheading we're going to be going through this. This subheading is, are you ready? Okay, I'll give you guys a few seconds, okay? Okay, so this subheading right here that you should write down, your hair will grow regardless, even if you don't cut it. Let me repeat, for those in the back, your hair will grow even if you don't cut it. Class, our hair grows from our scalp. Our hair ends down here, right? These were once under our scalp, right? And then there was a time when it was their time, based on the hair cycle, for them to grow and all that lovely stuff, right? So if your hair grows every day, it supposedly grows half of an inch a month, right? What does that have to do with your hair ends? Granted, taking care of your ends will help with the health of your hair, help with the appearance of your hair. But my love, cutting your hair does not help it to grow. It's basically at I pop it out from my scalp. This is my root and this is my hair end, right? The tip of my hair. So this comes from my scalp. This is the end right here. Let's say I cut it. I don't have a scissors near me. It's shorter, but it doesn't increase the speed at which my hair grows. Do you understand? I might have had some split ends. Let's say I have some split ends, I'm cutting them off. Alright? It is shorter. It is shorter, but my hair is still growing. So my hair, even though I cut it, it's still growing. So then my hair would become longer, right? My hair becoming longer is not correlated to me cutting my hair. Cutting my hair helps me to get rid of the split ends. Therefore, once my hair is healthier, it will appear healthier, and then I'll be able to see the growth better. Do you understand what I'm saying? So cutting your hair ends has nothing to do with the growth of your hair, and it does not speed up the growth process. It does not. Your ends have nothing to do with the hair growth cycle. It does not. It does nothing. Okay, got it. All right. Okay. The fifth myth that we're dispelling today, class, we're almost break time. Almost break time is that split ends can be fixed. No, there was a point in my life where I thought that split ends could be fixed, because on many hair products you see that it can repair split ends, it can mend split ends, and after research over the years, I understood that the only way that you can fix split ends is to get rid of them. You don't even call it get rid of them. Split ends can't be fixed. The only way you can fix them is to get rid of them. They can't be fixed, love. They can't be fixed. They cannot be fixed. So no matter how much time or how many times you deep condition, no matter how many products you slather on your tips to allow them to look smooth, it's only for a period of time, and you'll eventually have to get rid of them by cutting them. You can't fix split ends. You didn't know, let me drop some gems here, that whenever you get a split end, no, I'm not so sure. Whenever you get a split end, or whenever you get split ends, the longer it stays there and you do not get rid of it, it just goes up the hair strand. So this is the split, right? And the longer it stays there, the more it will go up. I hope you can see the opening. I don't know. Yeah, but you get the picture. The more the split will go up the hair. Products might mend it temporarily because it can coat the hair strand and allow it to become smooth, and then you will feel that the split ends are gone, but you're just pasting products on the hair. You're covering the problem. You're not fixing the problem. The problem is not being repaired. It's not being repaired. You're just covering it. You're just covering it. So the only way that split ends can really be fixed or repaired is to get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. So if you're holding on to those split ends, let them go. Them not help you no more. Them never help you from morning anyways. Just saying. Let's move on to the last one. Number 6. Dirty hair grows faster. Now, those who believe that, raise their hands. I see you around the back. Put down your hands now. The reason why people believe that dirty hair grows faster. Let us say, for example, you wash your hair, you shampoo your hair once a month. Some people go 2 months, not judging anybody, but I couldn't do that. But let's say, for example, you wash your hair once a month and you wear wigs, so your hair is in cornrows. And even if you don't wear wigs, let's say you have your hair in mini twists or mini plaits for the entire month. You're leaving your hair alone, you're not manipulating it, it's in its natural state, it's doing its thing, it's growing and all of that. Your scalp is dirty because it's not being cleansed by shampoo or any agents at all. So the 1 month come or 2 months after, when you're removing the protective style, you realize that you have about an inch of growth, and then you're like, yay, my hair grew because I didn't wash it. No, you're wrong. You realized that your hair is longer than when you first put them in plaits or twists or cornrows, right? Why is that? Can somebody tell me why it is that your hair is longer than when you first put in those protective styles? Yes? Not exactly. Lisa? No? Right, Peter. Right, Peter. Your hair grew because your hair grows naturally, and also because you were able to retain your length because you were not manipulating your hair. You were leaving it alone so it could grow in peace. It has nothing to do, it is not correlated to you not washing your hair, to you not shampooing your hair, and we need to get that thought out of our heads. Having a dirty scalp does not help to grow your hair. What helps to grow your hair when you do not manipulate the hair for a long period of time is the fact that, as I've been saying, your hair grows. You're breathing, you're living, you're alive, your hair will grow, and you're not manipulating it, so you're able to retain your length because you're not troubling it, so the ends are not rubbing on your shoulder, it's not splitting, it's not drying out, so it's not breaking off. Do you understand? I hope you understand. That's the bell. Did you hear the bell? I heard the bell. So that means we have come to the end of another session. Thank you for taking notes, and if you were absent, I'm going to call your parents, okay? If you made it to this point, if you did not leave class, if you did not return, I'm going to call your parents. I hope you learned something today. If you made it to this point, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that post notification bell to be notified every time class will be in session. And until then, until our next class, until my next video, I'll see you later. Class is dismissed. Pack up, big up in yourself. Alright, later.